Good morning, students. Today we are going to start chapter 4 of your MSc 9th standard. Now this topic is about loneliness. What this term is exactly about, we'll get to know in this few pages. So let's start. Loneliness is an unpleasant feeling in which a person feels a strong sense of isolation, yearning, distress and solitude resulting from inadequate quantity or quality of social relationship. So this term as it indicates that loneliness is something when we feel to be alone or our views are not expressed or not realized by another person. That is the loneliness when we don't believe in social relationship. Loneliness is a natural phenomena since humans are social creatures by nature. Loneliness has also been described as a social pain. When we feel that there is nobody who can understand us, who can share our pain, to whom we can share our views, that is exactly loneliness is about. A psychological mechanism meant to warn an individual of isolation and motivate him to seek social connections. Now, what are some common causes of loneliness? People feel lonely for a number of reasons. These includes not having enough friends. You find many people, those are very introvert in nature, or those are not believing in friendship, or they can't share their feelings openly. That is exactly loneliness is. Not knowing how to be close to people they know, or not being accepted by those they try to be friends with. So what happened in this problem, that we feel that there is nobody who can understand us, or there is nobody to whom we can share our problems. Many life events are associated with it, like lack of friendship during childhood and adolescence, or the physical absence of meaningful people around a person. You might have heard many people saying that our views are not perfectly understandable by other persons. Sometimes we are misinterpreted, sometimes they consider us as wrong, we are not able to share our feelings, we are not able to express what we are exactly feeling. Loneliness may also be a symptom of another social or psychological problem such as chronic depression. Now, depression, what this is exactly about? Depression is a term where we feel pleasure to be alone. We don't want to be surrounded by the people, and this is a very common problem that is increasing in India. So, we need psychologists for that. And what is this depression is about? Depression is when we are storing our problems and we are not expressing that with others, that cause a serious illness that led us to the isolation. So this problem is increased by isolation. Many people experience loneliness for the first time when they are left alone as infants. It is only a very common, though normally temporary, consequences of a breakup, divorce, or loss of any important long-term relationship. You might have seen many people, when there is only one child in the house, he or she has developed an habit to be alone, to play alone. And when it comes with a social relationship, that particular child is not able to share his or her things with other. So by this way, from the very infants or from the very childhood, the child or a person develops that he or she cannot adjust himself with the other people. The loss of significant person in one's life will typically initiate a grief response. In this situation, one might feel lonely even while in the company of others. Loneliness may also occur after the birth of a child, after marriage, or following any other social destructive event. Sometimes it happens in our life now, when we are betrayed by many people, then we start developing the habit not to trust anyone. So from there, this problem generates, such as moving from one's hometown into an unfamiliar community leading to homesickness. Now, see, if I talk about the student's point of view, once you change the school and you enter in a new school, for the 2-3 days, you are not able to communicate with the rest of the students. And at that time, you feel lonely because you feel there is nobody to whom you can share your views, to whom you can be friendly. It takes a lot of time for some children to be adjusted in the new atmosphere. Loneliness can occur with the unstable marriages or other close relationships of a similar nature. In a given or which feelings present may include anger or resentment, or in which the feeling of love cannot be given or received. A person who is short in temper, who is not able to express his feelings, doesn't mean that he is not having that. It means that he is not able to express. This is because of loneliness, because he is afraid that whether he will be misunderstood or whether he will be given respect. Loneliness may represent a dysfunction of communication. It may also result in places with low population densities in which there are comparatively fewer people to interact with. Loneliness can also be seen as social phenomenon capable of spreading like a disease. So once this develops in your mind, na, throughout your life you will not be able to be jolly with others, to adjust with others, and this will create a lot of problem with the particular person. Learning to cope with change in life pattern is essential for overcoming loneliness. And suppose if you are feeling this problem that you are not habitual of making friends, then it is a serious issue. It should be taken care of. You should take interest in your surroundings. You should talk with people. You should have social relations. So it is important to express ourselves, to debate, to communicate, or to know what is happening around us. Now, distinction from solitude. Students, these two are different terms. Solitude is something different. What isolation is and what solitude is. Isolation is from your mental health. You are not able, you are not willing to communicate with anyone. You don't want to share your views. Solitude is a short term period in which you wanted to be alone, to think about your future, to think about any particular topic. So it should be dealt with differently, that this solitude is something different and loneliness is something different. So let's take this term also. Loneliness is considered as a discrepancy between one's desired and achieved level of social interaction, while solitude is simply the lack of contact with people, that I have discussed already. That social interaction, by not having social interaction, we can say that the particular person feels depressed or he lives in isolation, while solitude is for simply the lack of contact with people for some time. Loneliness is therefore a subject experience. If a person thinks himself lonely, then he is lonely. People can feel lonely while the solitude or in the middle of a crowd. What makes a person lonely is the fact that he wants more social interaction than what is currently available. So sometimes we don't find people, we don't like some people, or we don't find the type of people to whom we can express our feelings. A person can be in the middle of a party and feel lonely due to not talking to enough people. This might have happened with you also. If some of your friends are not going to attend any particular party and you are not feeling good there because everybody is unknown, or your bestie is not there, then there you will feel lonely. Conversely, one can be alone and not feel lonely even though there is no one around that person, because there is no desire of social interaction. If a person gets too little social interaction, this can lead to feeling of loneliness. So this is the difference between solitude. Solitude is something when you don't want anyone, you don't feel like talking with anyone, that is solitude. And when you don't have anyone to talk and you are not finding a person to whom you can share your views, that is loneliness. When you have desire to talk but you are not able to, that is called loneliness. Solitude can have positive effects on individual. Famous poets, writers, they wrote their famous works in the solitude only. One study found that time spent alone helped to improve cognitive state, such as improving concentration. So this meditation is also a part of solitude when you are with yourself. Solitude is also associated with other positive growth experiences, religious experiences, and identity building. Loneliness can also play an important role in the creative process. In some people, temporary and prolonged loneliness can lead to notable artistic and creative expression. Sometimes it happens na, when you are not surrounded by anyone, then you start thinking about yourself, then maybe some your hidden creativity can be out. This is not to imply that loneliness itself ensures this creativity. Rather, it may have an influence on the subject matter of the artist and more likely to be present in individual engaged in creative activities. So, this loneliness for some people sometimes proves to be good, because by this way they are able to express themselves, or they are able to find out the creativity that is inside them, and sometimes it harms you inside when you want to share your views, you want to talk with someone, but you are not having the same mindset people, or you are not trusting anyone. So this is the problem. In rest we will find what is the human condition in this. We will read how we can deal with this problem and why this is arising and why this is increasing in the, especially in the teenagers, this problem is increasing nowadays. Apart from diabetes, this depression is the major disease, major problem that everybody is facing.